This video will cover new Mevo installations. To begin, you can access our download site at fileshare.arcananet.com. Log in with your credentials, and then download the latest version of Mevo. Mevo requires a SQL database, so we provide a larger installer that is bundled with SQL Express in the event that you cannot provide your own. For new installs that already have SQL Server installed, you can download and use a smaller version, normally just used for upgrades. Once downloaded, ensure the .zip file gets placed onto your server. Once the files have been extracted, find the setup.exe, right-click it, and then run it as administrator. You will use the setup wizard to complete the rest of our steps. First, the installer will install IIS on the server. Following that, the installer will attempt to see if SQL is already installed on your server. If it is not, you will be asked if you want to install the bundled 2016 SQL Express on the server. You should elect to do so if this is the case. We recommend installing the SQL database on a different file system than the one hosting the operating system, but in our video we will leave that as the default. After SQL is done, we will need to click through some prompts and accept the license agreement. When we are prompted for our customer information, fill out these fields as it relates to your environment. For the serial number, you can type in demo in all lowercase, which will give you a 30-day trial of Mevo with a limit of 2 active spokes in your DMVPN spoke topology. Next, you'll select an installation path for Mevo and then fill out some more information details. We also get the option of selecting HTTPS here. We'll select this because we want to access our server via HTTPS once its web service is running. We have a few more prompts to get through. One of them will ask for our fully qualified domain name. My lab environment doesn't have one yet, so I'm just going to retype in its IP address. Then we need to choose between FTP and HTTP. This is a legacy feature from old versions of Mevo. New installations should always choose HTTP at this step. Lastly, we will need to confirm our SQL database access settings. If you just installed SQL 2016 Express, you can leave this all as the default values. Once we hit next, we have one final review page and then the installation will begin. While Mevo is installing, let's go ahead and create a self-signed certificate on our server so that we can use the HTTPS setting that we chose earlier. I'm going to run IIS by searching for it in Windows. When I've opened it up and located my server, I'm going to go to its server certificates. Then, using the right-hand side, I'm going to create a new self-signed certificate and give it an easy-to-remember name. Now that the certificate is created, navigate to the default web page using the left-hand navbar. Then on the resulting screen, use the right navbar to click on Bindings. Here I will add one of type HTTPS and then select my previously created certificate. Once I hit OK, I'm now good to go and just need to wait for the installer to finish. When the installer finally does complete, all that is left to do is restart the server. Once the server has done so, we should be able to view our Mevo page by navigating to our server's IP address appended by /Mevo. If you're using a self-signed cert, you may need to bypass a warning prompt given to you by your browser.